guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's high intensity, low impact workout. We're going to be doing a different warm up and cool down today. The cool down is going to be all standing, so you can use your mat for a couple of the planks or just use the floor like I will. Let's get started with our 2-minute warm up. We're going to draw the knees up towards the midsection and let's set our form. We're going to do 3 big arm circles. 1, 2, 3. 3 shoulder rolls. 1, 2, 3. Pull yourself up through the crown of the head and a nice long straight line from the tip of your butt to the top of your skull. And let's just practice what it feels like to engage the abs. Flop over. Now pull yourself up and feel those abs engage. And when you're ready, we're going to start pulling down on an imaginary ladder, vertical mountain climber. So let's climb that ladder, pull those arms down on the rungs as the knees come up towards the hips and no hunching over. Nice long tall torso. A few more here for 3, 2, and 1. March wider, come low, 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 picking those feet up off the ground and pulling on an imaginary rope. Torso is nice and long and tall. Come a little bit lower. Let's warm up the lower body, picking up those feet for 3, 2, and 1. From here, squat and drive up through the heels and squeeze the glutes down and up, down and up. And look at your form, making sure the knees are behind the toes. Don't let the knees come over the toes. If you see yourself doing that, push the booty to the back of the room, torso long and tall, no hunching over. For 2, squeeze, 1, squeeze. Shuffle on the spot. I'll show you the first move. Shoulders back and down. Start with an overhead press. Stepping to your right. Wide squat, lift, squat, together. Squat, lift, squat, together. The lift is engaging the side booty. Don't turn your feet up and keep that foot flexed. Get ready. Step squat to your right. Squat, lift, squat, together. Sitting back, nice and deep into that squat. Don't just lift the leg in the air, squeeze it up using your right glute, squeeze and hold. You've really got to focus on it, squeeze it up. So feel it on this side, squeeze it up. Don't let the toes turn up and keep that foot flexed. Step squat to your left. Need to catch my breath already. Here we go. Step, lift, step, together. Keeping the abs engaged. Don't just flail the leg in the air. You're deliberately squeezing it up using your left glute. Come nice and deep. 2, 1. Well done, guys. Your right leg, step back into a rear lunge. Lunge, lift with the tricep, step together with an arm push. Here we go, lunge, lift, lunge, step together. The palms are facing in and the elbows are close to the body on that tricep extension. Squeeze the arms up as you also squeeze that leg up using your right glute. Other side, your left. Step back into it. Lunge, lift, lunge, step together. Let's do it. Lunge, lift, lunge, together. Coming deep into that rear lunge. Really working this front supporting glute and quad and giving this left glute a little workout on the lift. Well done, guys. Rest and watch. Your right leg. Side lunge. Sweep. Side lunge. Together. Footies flex. Lead with the inside edge of the foot. Side lunge. Sweep with a lateral raise. Step together with a bicep. Coming deep into the side lunge and then sweeping that leg across, leading with the inside edge of the foot, working the inner thigh. So other side, sweep across, feel that inner thigh engage and almost turn your foot so the heel is leading. Side lunge, sweep, side lunge together. Bicep, lateral raise, bicep together. Just really focus on that inner thigh on the sweep. Don't just flail the leg across. After this, come down on the ground. Put the weights aside, your right leg. Don't collapse your hips, tuck them under, just your right leg. To the outside elbow, squeeze it up. To the other elbow, squeeze it up. Here we go. To the right elbow, squeeze it back. To the left elbow, squeeze it back. My knee is nowhere near either elbow, but just in that direction. And then squeeze it up to where the ceiling and the wall meet. And you're squeezing and holding your left leg. So out, squeeze it up, under, squeeze it up. Here we go. To the left arm, to the right elbow, to the left elbow, and to the right. Squeezing that foot up and back to try and engage that left glute, squeeze it up, working shoulders and arms, supporting leg, and of course the core. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. One hand weight. Step back together, push. Step back together, push. I got some eyes, sorry. Step back, right. Step back, change legs. Step back, change legs. So you're reaching down on that step back, trying to keep the back long and flat. You can use the other arm for balance. A few more, guys. 2, 1. Other side, other arm. Step back and reach down. Together, push. Don't hunch over, keep the back long. Here we go. Back and push. Use the other arm for balance if you like. Remember, we're deliberately throwing our body off balance using one weight. Asymmetrical loading, making you work a bit harder. 2, 1. All right, guys, weight up at shoulder height. Step squat, kick. Step squat, kick. Here we go. Step squat right, kick left. We're kicking with the base of the foot through an imaginary door. Pop it. The door can be low. Kick through the base of your foot. 2, 1. Sorry, I forgot to mention, if you keep your feet on a V, it helps with the balance as you kick to the other side. Step squat. Squat, kick. Kick through the base of the door. Sorry, kick through the door with the base of your foot. It can be low or high, whatever's more comfortable. Kick it. It's like a little pop. Well done, guys. Keep that V. Upright row. Rear diagonal. Kick up to the corner. Rear diagonal. Kick up this time. Rear diagonal. Kick it up. So it's like there's a punching bag and you're flicking up, slowing it down a little bit so we can do that transition smoothly. Rear diagonal, flick it up. Let's do half for one. Well done, guys. So start with that V, rear diagonal, and then flick it up. We're slowing it down so we can get our balance through center and kick. Down and kick. Again, your kick can be low. We're flicking it up. Like you're trying to get something off your foot. After this, guys, come down on the ground with your weight. Weight in the right hand. We're going to push back to downward dog and reach through the legs, and then bring your opposite leg to center and back to plank. Here we go. Downward dog with a reach through, plank. Knee comes in, plank. Downward dog with a reach through. Left knee comes to center. Reach, plank, center, plank. Leave the weight out of it. If you find it too challenging, reach through, plank, knee, plank. Other side, your left arm. Nice wide foot plank. Reach back with downward dog, plank, right knee comes in this side. Reach through, left knee to center. Leave the weight out of it if you like. Reach through, plank, knee comes in, plank. Downward dog, reach through, knee comes in. Option to use the weight. All right, guys, that was a pretty good core workout. Grab a drink. Repeating rounds 1 and 2. Okay, starting with your right leg, roll the shoulders back and down. Squat, lift, squat, together. Lifting that leg, keeping the foot flexed and don't let the toes turn up. Squat, lift, squat, together. Just doing a continuous overhead press. Sit deep, lift deep, together. Really working these shoulders. I'm feeling them. Don't forget that leg. Don't just flail it up. I want you to feel the lift, feel that side booty. Don't turn the toes up. Keep that foot very rigid. Let's do it. Squat, lift, squat, together. Squeeze it up. Don't just flick it up. Squeeze and hold. We're going to pause ever so slightly at the top. Squeeze. A few more, guys. 3 seconds. Well done, your right leg. Step back into a rear lunge. Squat. Lift with the tricep. Step together with an arm push. Here we go. Squat. Lift. Push. Squeezing those arms up into that tricep extension. Palms are facing in. Elbows tucked into the body. So we're really feeling the squeeze of the triceps. Your left leg is going to go back this time. Making sure you're not stepping back, but you're getting 2 right angles. Here we go. Down, lift, and step. Squeezing your left glute to lift the leg as you squeeze those triceps. Do 1 and 1 if you like. Squeeze the tri. Now squeeze the glute. 2. Half 1. Okay. Side lunge. Sweep. Side lunge. Together. Get ready. Side lunge. Sweep with a lateral raise. And together. We're using the inside edge of that foot. Focus. Don't just throw the leg across the body. Sweep it. I'm getting out of the end of all of them. Flex that foot. Feel that inner thigh leading with the inside of the foot. Here we go. Side lunge. Sweep it. And together. Sweep and hold. And then just bringing that lateral raise up to shoulder height. Deep in the side lunge, which is also an inner thigh move. Getting out of that one. All right, your right leg. Bring it to your right elbow, squeeze it up and back. Left elbow, squeeze it up and back. Here we go. Right elbow, back. Left elbow, back. My knee is nowhere near my elbow. It's just that direction and that direction. Squeezing the foot up to the crease where the ceiling and the wall meet. Or just picture that in your mind. Don't look. Your left leg, outside, inside. Here we go. To the left elbow, to the right elbow. Squeezing it up and back as we pass through center. We are working our core. We're working the glute of this squeezing leg. We're working the supporting leg, and of course the arms and shoulders. Guys, grab a drink. 1 round to go. 1 hand weight. Right leg, right arm. Step back and reach down. Together with an arm push as you kick through that door. Right leg, right arm. Step back together, kick. Back together, kick. Keeping the back nice and long and tall as you allow it to pivot forward as you step back with the straight leg this time. It's not a real lunge, it's a step back. 2, 1. Yeah, left arm, left leg. Back together, kick. Here we go. Reach down together, kick. So switching legs, the other arm can mimic the left arm for balance. We are deliberately weighting one side of our body as we do squeeze or push, through the door. All right, guys, dumbbell at shoulders. Wide squat and kick. Keep the feet in a V. Step squat. Step squat together, kick through the door. The kick can be low or high, wherever you're comfortable, without losing your balance. It's a pop. Down and pop. Other arm can mimic. 2, 1. Other side. V. Squat together, kick. Here we go. Squat it, kick it. Put your hand on that glute if you like and feel your glute firing as you push through that door and kick. A few more, guys. 3 seconds. All right, guys, start. Upright row. Rear diagonal, kick it up. Rear diagonal with an upright row. Rear diagonal, flick it up. Down and flick. Keeping that torso long and tall. I'm getting tired. I get sloppy when I'm tired. Keep that form. Down and kick. The kick can be low. Down and kick. Other side, V. Rear diagonal. Kick can be low, medium, high, whatever works for you. There's no right or wrong way. Yes, there is a right way. Whatever feels good for you. Down and kick. Down and kick. You are totally fine if your kick is low. All the work is really back here. Well done, guys. Come down. Right arm, right leg. Wide stance. Don't let the back collapse. Reach through. Left knee to center. Reach through with downward dog, plank, knee to center, plank. Reach through with downward dog, plank, knee to center. You can put the hand weight down if you want to do that. Reach through just with your body weight. Reach through, plank, knee to center. Other side. Left arm, left arm, right leg. Reach through on downward dog, left knee to center. Here we go. Reach through in downward dog, plank, knee to center. Put that weight to one side. If you just want to reach through with your hand, reach through in downward dog, knee to center. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Guys, come up, grab a drink. It's a standing cool down. Step your left leg behind you, feet are both facing forward. I want you to roll the shoulders back and down, reach the arms up and sink as low as you can into this lunge, pushing that heel, the back heel back, looking up between your hands. Don't hunch your shoulders, shoulders are back and down. Pushing that heel back as you reach up to the ceiling, really feeling the stretch in the right hip. Now bring the arms and the foot into warrior. That back foot is now horizontal, perpendicular to the rest of the body. Reaching forward, reaching back with those hands, pressing back through that back leg. As you press through that front leg, put your hand or your elbow on the front leg. Reach the back hand up and over the body and looking up under that elbow. Looking up, getting that beautiful stretch. Come back down into warrior. Bring that back arm to the front. Catch it with this front arm and stretching out this shoulder. Still have my feet perpendicular to each other. That back arm comes up, reach down the back, pressing down into that tricep extension. Coming back to center, step back with the other leg, your left leg straight back behind you, roll the shoulders back and down, bring the arms up and sink back down. Press that back heel away from you, sinking down into this beautiful runner's lunge, looking up between the hands, pressing that back heel away, away, away as you reach up to the ceiling. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Let's turn it into warrior. The back foot comes on a right angle, stretching out with those hands, reaching them away from each other. Bring the front hand on the leg, either elbow or hand reaching up and over the body, getting that beautiful stretch under your body, looking up underneath this stretching arm. Come back to warrior. The back arm comes, stretch it across the front. I'm just going to change position to show you what it looks like on the side. Stretching out through that elbow, pressing out against this front bent arm. The back arm comes up, reach down the back. Let's do a tricep stretch. Bring the feet up to center. I want you to step them nice and wide. I'm sorry guys, we're running over again. Keep the knees soft, bend the arms and bring the back forward and just hang for a few seconds. Keep the knees ever so slightly soft. Now look up at me with the flat back. Now let yourself hang again. Breathe in and out and let your body hang. Just stretching out the back, stretching out the hamstrings. Now bend the knees nice and deep and walking your hands up your legs to come up to standing. Slowly, slowly, slowly unraveling one vertebrae at a time. 3 big arm circles for 1, 2, 3. Holding your hands back and down, opening up that chest. Switch which hand was on top and open up the other side. One day I'm going to turn it into a 3-minute cool down. All right, guys, let's bring the feet together. Hang on to something if you need to. We're going to do a quad stretch, making sure the knees aren't apart from each other and you're really pushing through this hip. We really work the quads every time we do our low impact, high intensity interval training. We kind of forget about them, but they're always working. All right, guys, stretch them out. I think because I'm so obsessed with inner thigh and booty that I forget to call out that we are always working our quads. I'm sure you guys are like me and we've got very strong quads. Quads are not our problem. We want the booty and the inner thigh. All right, guys, that was a bit of a pink explosion today. I hope you enjoyed that new cool down and warm up. I will keep working on those so we can get some variety into our routine each week. Any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. I love you guys working out with me. You keep me motivated to keep working out. Thank you so much.